Welcome back. It is time for our Ask Shannon segment. Relationship therapist Shannon Thompson-Jones is joining us this week. Shannon, great to have you back.
I know, I love being here with you guys. Good morning. Love it.
So we have a really great question today. It's my husband and I have always had a good relationship and have been very close. Right now we have 2 small children, and although we don't have any problems, it feels like we've entered the roommate phase of our relationship. How do we get back to that closeness again? So a very important question.
Yes, this is a good
me. Wow. I totally relate. I get it.
Yes, well, anybody who has children is probably nodding their head at home. So I know when we're starting to think about having children in relationships, we often talk about or think maybe it's like making a family, we're going to be really connected. And I have bad news for everybody. When you have children, it is a disconnector, right? And so that's how we get into the roommate phase. So the whole goal, you know, everybody knows at this point that I'm a certified imago therapist. And so the theory is very much focused on connection and how do we get back to connection. So the most disconnecting thing is having small children, of course, children at all, but small children definitely. So the first thing that we want to do is think about, remember the beginning of your relationship? I'll talk to you because you have little kids. Remember the beginning of your relationship when you'd go like maybe to dinner and dancing and you'd come back and you just feel like, oh my God, I feel so close with him. You know, for me it was dinner and dancing. For some people it's tennis or a day at the beach where they lay all day and they just talk and listen to the waves. So what I want you to do is make a list of all the things before kids that really made you feel connected, both of you, right? And that's the first thing. And then if you can do that once a month, if you can get one beach day or a golf tournament day that you walk around, or you know, dinner and dancing, see if you can get some care, you know, parents, you know, most people don't have a nanny, but your sister, whatever, just one day a month is going to make a huge difference. The second thing is, remember in the beginning, and I can say to you guys, the beginning of relationships, those caring behaviors. I know my husband used to send me these text messages that were just beautiful, right? And so loving. We do a lot of caring behaviors in the beginning. They fall off over time. And once the kids get there, they stop. Right? So make a list of those caring behaviors. Even if it's like the text message, it really takes 30 seconds or less, but it makes a huge difference. So get back to some of those caring behaviors that you can do. I know it's hard with kids, but that you can do. The third thing, I swear by a date night. Find a date night. Even if it's once a week is fantastic. Once every 2 weeks, great, but you need to have just 2 hours that you're not holding a child and talking about the child. I have a blended family. My husband and I blended 4, you know, we have 4 children total. Lots of disconnection, right? And we found that if we could get one 24-hour period away, just go to Orlando, book a hotel one night, get the grandparents to come or whatever, and then just be with the, you know, each other for 24 hours, we would be reconnected for the next 3 to 4 months. So I think that one's really, really important. And gosh, I think that might be all of the things on my list. But
I love the getaway, because I feel like even if it's just a staycation somewhere, just getting away out of like being in the home, I feel like it feels like you're on vacation and out of the bubble. It's easy to fall in love again when you feel like you're on vacation.
No, I mean, listen, we live in paradise. Go to Singer Island for 120. If you can, if you can do 2 days, great. But you literally, we figured out you could go from 9 a.m. Saturday morning, come back 10 a.m. Sunday morning, and get that connection. Just that 12 hours together. It makes a huge difference.
And I feel like this could even happen, like, you know, even if you don't have children, like you get married and then you're just kind of like, all right, we're complacent now. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You got the ring, you're done.
Yes.
And so sometimes that can happen.
Absolutely. And how old are your kids?
9 months and almost 4.
Okay, so the other thing that's important is if you have 2 kids that close, mine were 22 months apart. Don't recommend it. Love them. They're older now, and it's great. We do it for that. But 0 to 3 is very difficult. And each child, it takes 3 years to adapt in the marriage. So when your baby is 3, you guys are going to have a different marriage. You're going to be able to breathe. They're going to be a lot more independent. So just remember that as you're feeling like, I can't do this, I can't do this. There is a time end where it gets significantly easier.
It's good to know.
Don't stop dating. Don't stop dating your partner. Shannon, great advice as always. We want to let you know that we have an Ask Shannon Facebook page. You can check out all of our previous segments, get some great advice there, but you can also message Shannon, ask your own questions, and the next time she is here, you might just get it answered right here live on air. Shannon, thanks for being back with us today.
So nice. Good to see you guys.
Thank you.